had a friend who said to me he wished that we still wore like full suits and got super dressed up and fancy when we went on airplanes because it was such an ordeal. You know, he just wished that we still did that. While I don't necessarily agree with getting that dressed up, I do think that when we're traveling, we want to look good and feel good, you know, not just feel like we're just rolling out of bed, kind of sloppy and whatever. So to me, the best travel outfit is something that is comfortable, practical, and a little bit chic. So here are some swaps that you can make if you're thinking about wearing one of these, something that maybe you can wear instead to maybe elevate your outfit a little bit, or, you know, just make you feel a little bit better when you travel. First one, we all have been there. We have that early morning flight. I just had one. Y'all, I had to be at the airport by 5. No, sorry, be at the airport by 4. I woke up at 3, was traveling with a young child, not young, but 4-year-old. Oh, it was no fun. What I really wanted to do was wear my pajamas, but instead of wearing pajamas, something else that you could wear, I decided to wear like a big moo dress. Not a lot of people are gonna agree with me, but I've got one for you. So instead of wearing pajamas, look for like a 2-piece matching outfit. They're called lounge sets. You could call it kind of a tracksuit, just a 2-piece set, okay? It's matching. I would say do not wear shorts, okay? Some of these 2-piece outfits are like a short sleeve and short set. That's the only kind I have. That's why I'm not showing y'all one, but there's tons that you guys can find on Amazon. But I advised against wearing shorts only because, first of all, planes are usually freezing cold, and then you're just like exposing more of your skin to all these germs. I don't know. I'm just a big, you may totally disagree with me. You may disagree with me on all of these, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. But I would suggest do not wear pants. Get one of those 2-piece sets that is comfortable, chic, and go with the pants. You'll see ones that you like. Let me know if you have a favorite. Sometimes we just want to wear sweats or leggings. I have a pretty firm rule about I'm only wearing workout stuff when I'm working out. Okay? So if I'm putting on my workout outfit, you better believe I'm getting a workout in that day. Now, that being said, sometimes when we are traveling, I feel like we are working out, right? We're like running from our gate, you know, from plane to plane, whatever. It's totally a legit workout. Anyways, if you want to just kind of step up your outfit a little bit more, instead of wearing those sweatpants, instead of wearing those tight leggings, think about wearing some joggers. To me, these are like, just like I said, a little bit more elevated, a little bit nicer than like a legging. To me, if you're wearing a legging, I guess I'm kind of modest in that way. Like, I'm just particular about wearing leggings. If I'm wearing something super tight, I'm wearing a long shirt to like kind of cover up a little bit. Again, people have different opinions about this. I saw someone in the airport that had on a straight up like bralette workout sports bra showing most of her stomach and then tight leggings. That would never be my outfit. That would never be my outfit. If that's you, again, what I always say, you do you. But so yeah, instead of wearing those sweats or leggings, wear a jogger. So a cotton one, this is kind of how you could style it. I love something like that. Like I said, it just seems like nicer to me. It still gives you that like comfortable feeling, but you feel a little bit more put together. A lot of times they have pockets, which I love. You can tuck your shirt in. It's just great. Okay, so, and yes, sorry, I am reading off my notes today because I just had a lot to tell you guys and I didn't want to forget anything. All right, so you may be tempted to wear flip-flops. Listen, my brother, if you're watching this, you're gonna disagree with me. He's gonna wear flip-flops. If there's an outing, if there's an occasion, and if it's not work, you better believe it, he's wearing flip-flops. I advise against any kind of open-toed shoe, especially a flip-flop. Again, let's go back to what I was saying, how like it can be a straight up workout. In the airport, you're running all over the place. You want comfortable shoes and you want closed-toed shoes. So again, it's freezing on a lot of planes. My little toesies get cold so easily. Am I the only one? Like they're cold. The other thing is like people are stepping on your feet. You're worried about luggage dropping. I had something while I was working. When I was working one day, I got a heavy, my career is I'm a professional organizer. I was organizing someone's house. They were getting rid of a scale. It was like an old school heavy bathroom scale. It dropped on my foot. From that point on, I vowed I was never gonna wear open-toed shoes to work. Again, you just don't know what's gonna happen. Long story long, I had to like, my toenail came off. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to, you know, make you guys gag. Anyways, that being said, like in the airport, there's tons of like hazards. People are rolling their suitcases over your feet. I don't know. Just avoid something like that, okay? Wear those closed-toed shoes. Wear a comfortable sneaker. Wear like a slip-on shoe, like a pair of Toms, anything like that, okay? Yeah, this next one kind of goes into it. So if you really are wanting to wear a heel, of course I suggest not wearing heels. It's just not comfortable. You never know what's gonna happen. Like if you're gonna have to walk all over the place, that's not gonna be comfortable. If you get stranded and that's the only shoe you have with you, like you're gonna feel like you made a poor choice. So instead of, if you want something with height, I get it. I'm 5 foot nothing, right? Like 5'2". And I get it, we want a little height sometimes. So a perfect swap for that high heel, you know, whether it's your stiletto, your just any kind of high heel, is a bootie. And to me, you can wear booties year round. I live in Florida, it's 100-something degrees. I've worn these booties that I'm showing you guys with all sorts of outfits, dresses and shorts and yada yada. So to me, it's a perfect swap no matter what time of year, and it's comfortable. You know, like a lot of my booties have just a little bit of a heel, so you can still kind of feel like you're getting a little bit more glammed up, you're getting that height that you want, but it's so much more comfortable and you have that closed toe, right? So that's what I would totally go for. All right, next thing is your bulky or your like flashy jewelry. And I know we wanna wear all of the jewels sometimes, but instead of wearing something like that, wear something a little bit more subtle. Not only are you less likely to get like targeted for, you know, someone that wants to like steal all your goods, but it's easier when you're going through security. Like y'all have seen those people that just have on all this jewelry, they're going through security, it's just lighting up like crazy, they're getting like patted down, like you had to get a private screening so that they can make sure you're not, you know, carrying anything crazy. Just avoid that and wear some subtle jewelry. Nothing clunky. Also, like when you're getting buckled up and you're just like moving in crammed spaces. So if you have these like bangles or big chunky necklaces, they're getting in your way. They just are. I know from experience, and I am the girl who wants to wear all the jewelry. I've been there. It's just not worth it. Or like, you know, your big rings. How often are you washing your hands when you're traveling? I hope all the time, right? And it's like they're getting in the way. It's just not a good practical thing. So you can still wear your jewelry, just kind of tone it down a little bit. You'll still feel very chic, very, you know, in fashion, but it's just a little bit more practical and definitely more comfortable. Like when you want to wear maybe like a graphic t-shirt or just like something like super cozy on top, or, you know, again, like something that maybe is a little bit less dressy, like super casual. I have like all these vintage tees that I just absolutely love. If you want to wear that, but you want to like kind of elevate it a little more, make it a little bit more chic, add a blazer to it. Y'all, I'm like convinced that anytime you add a blazer, it just makes your outfit go from here to here, right? It just looks great. And again, you know, most of these planes are cold, so it works. It works with most outfits. It just It's just great. Or there's, you know, if you're ever too hot in it, you can just drape it around your shoulders and it looks so classy that way. And it's a classic look. I like an oversized blazer. It's a little bit more casual. You'll pick a fabric that's maybe not as dressy. I'm blanking on the fabric that, you know, like you're not going to the office. So picking a fabric that maybe, like I said, is a little bit more casual, but yet still that blazer look that you're going for, that's what I would suggest. I would not suggest wearing something like this. I would not suggest wearing a sleeveless outfit. Again, you're kind of just exposing it all. Maybe I'm the only one who gets freezing. I guess I continue to talk about like being freezing cold on airplanes, but I don't know. I feel really exposed like that. There's always a point where I'm cold and I'm really like regretting the fact that I've worn something sleeveless. So if you absolutely want to wear that, I would just suggest adding like a pashmina or like some kind of oversized scarf to it. So you can kind of drape it around like just to cover your shoulders. You can put it on like a big chunky cozy scarf. You can use it as a blanket to cover up with. Like that is it's just such a travel win, even if you're not wearing a sleeveless outfit. I mean, you just can't go wrong with something like that because, I don't know, clump it up and use it as a pillow. You can't beat something like that. A big no for me, and I guess I have kind of a swap, but like, please, for the love of God, do not wear perfume or cologne that is strong. Please don't just wear any. I mean, wear your deodorant, but please don't put on that extra perfume or cologne before you travel. Spare the rest of us. Not everyone likes that scent. You're in this close, you know, these close quarters, and we're forced to smell 1,000 different scents. It's just too much. It's too much. If you absolutely have to put something on, like maybe you're using a scented lotion, swap that. This is the only swap I could think of. Swap that for an unscented lotion. You still get that hydration, but you're like sparing the rest of the plane. This is just like to be considerate of others, y'all. Like the last trip I just did, I think it was the flight attendant, and luckily I liked her perfume, but like it was just too much. If you've ever been pregnant and you've had any kind of like morning sickness, those scents, those smells will send you over they'll make you want to throw up. Anyways, long story long, please spare other people. Just pack it, just don't wear it before you fly. And my last thing, if you can have one thing on your outfit for traveling, this is like my number one thing. I have never worn something with pockets and regretted it. Pockets. I want pockets on everything, okay? I don't know if it's just because I'm a mom now and I feel like I'm carrying 1,000 things. No, I think I've always liked pockets. When I was traveling this last time, I found them even more useful than normal. It was like I was always putting something in my pocket. So when in doubt, if you've heard nothing, wear something with pockets, okay? What are some swaps that you have, or what are some things you love to wear in the airport? Cozy things, or something that you feel like is just instantly like chic and elevates your outfit a little bit. Let me know. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys next week.